everyone, welcome back to the Instant for Fun podcast. I'm Kirsten, also known as the Instant for Fun on Ravelry, and welcome back to the show. So, sorry the episode is kind of late this week because I am in a different place. As you can see, I'm in my uncle's house right now, and so I've just been visiting him and my grandmother and all my other family members. So, sorry that's been a little bit late this week, but that's the reason why. So this is the only time I have right now, which is around, I think, 5:42 Nevada time and 6:42 Arizona time, because it is an hour ahead. And so, but anyways, so welcome back if you are a new viewer or a old viewer. And so yeah, just welcome to the show. So I was going to get to the show this week because I have a lot to talk about, plus I'm very tired and that sort of stuff. So let's get to the thank yous. So, as always, thank you to everyone who's joined the group. We still have the same number of people that we did last week, but please invite as many people as you can so we can reach the 100 member part of the group, because I really want to have the 100 member prize giveaway so we can have prizes and all that stuff. So, please invite a lot of people. Also, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's joined KL of Carrie, Memory of Carrie. That does end January 3rd. Today is New Year's Eve, so happy New Year's Eve, everyone. So it does end January 3rd, so you have a couple more days to join that KL, and we'll lock that on the night of January 3rd. And there won't be any prizes. It's just going to be a traditional KL, because I just don't feel like doing prizes for this one. So it ends January 3rd. Also, I want to say thank you to Melissa, Knits with Kittens, I think her Ravelry name is. She sent me some beautiful, beautiful fiber in the mail. I think it's 100% merino, superwash merino, and it is beautiful. It's my colors, has purples, greens, browns, reds. It's very nice fiber. I really, really like it. And so thank you very much, and I'll be definitely sending you out something very soon. I will probably do that this week upcoming, I go home on Wednesday or Tuesday night, so I will probably get your package out, Melissa, in the mail. I don't know what I'm going to make you. I just might make you like a little something to say thank you, but I just bear with me because I am very busy on this break, plus school and all that stuff. So thank you very much, Melissa. I also want to say thank you to Any Doll Knits X Kaylee of the Knit Kid podcast. She, her and I, we did a Skype call, it's called Skype call. We tried all this different stuff like iChat, Facebook, but it didn't want to work, so we just did Skype. And so I just want to say thank you to her for Skyping with me. It was a lot of fun. I did record the show. It's like a regular podcast show that we did together, but it did not save the file, which sucks because I don't know why, because we just want to record together and I thought it would be fun. So it didn't record, but it still was a lot of fun chatting, all that stuff. So I just want to say thank you to her, and I had a lot of fun talking to her. Also, I just want to say thank you to Debbie, and I think that's her Ravelry name or her YouTube username. It's So Fun to Sew 11. And I just want to say thank you to her because maybe a week and a half ago, she messaged me and she says, "Oh, I'm making this Turkish spindle, and I have all this type of cool stuff, like how to make this Turkish spindle, and it's my first time." And I'm like, "Well, oh, cool, that's really cool." So I thought that was very neat. And so I said, "Can you send me pictures?" So she did. So we can't send pictures through Ravelry or through YouTube, so I said, well, contact me through the show email. And so she did, and she sent me the picture, and it was very cool. It looked very professionally made. I was like, wow, so I'm gonna try to make myself one. I don't know if I'm going to yet, so we'll see if I will. And also she says probably after the holiday stuff and when New Year's is over and all that stuff, she says she might send me some cotton because she does grow her own cotton, I think. So thank you to her very much, because that is really nice. And I spun with cotton before, but it is kind of tricky because it has a short staple and I didn't really like it. But that was when I was spinning on a drop spindle. Now I have a spinning wheel, so now I can spin on that much more easily. So that's it for thank yous for this week. Now on, what am I working on? Now this, to let you all know, I don't have everything here with me because again I am in a different place, and so this to let you all know. So anyway, so what am I working on? So last week I told you guys for what's next. So sorry if I jiggled the table. Last week I talked to you guys about what I'm going to do next for knitting, and I said I want to do the Anastasia socks, I think it's called, by Minty Fresh, out of the Fiber Charmer Chris sock yarn in the Red Grapes colorway. Wow, I can't believe I remember that, but I'm so tired right now. But so anyways, so I winded up the yarn, and let me give you a story about that. So I don't have a Swift, and if you don't know what a Swift is, it's a thing that goes onto your table. It's like an umbrella where you stick your hank on, and it's supposed to be winding easily onto your ball winder. But anyway, so I don't have one of those because they're a little bit too expensive. So I just put it on my table and I just like carefully unwinded it, but for some weird reason I just everything got tangled. It really did. Everything got tangled. It was a mess. I spent 2 nights untangling it. Thank goodness I got untangled, because that was gifted to me by a viewer, plus again it's like expensive full, and I want to save it. So I saved it, thank goodness, but I casted this, not the Anastasia socks on, but I casted a pair of socks on, I think it was Tuesday night, I think it was, and I got the toe done, and then Wednesday morning I left to come to here. And so, weird me, or whatever, I forgot to print out the pattern for an Anastasia socks, so now I'm not going to do those socks anymore. I was thinking to myself, I was packing that night, I wasn't thinking, I knew I was going to cast those socks on, but I didn't print them out. I said, well, it's a toe sock pattern, so I was going to get this toe done, and then I'm going to do the rest, I'm going to do the repeats of the pattern in the morning. But I left very early in the morning and I did not remember it, so what I did I said, well, there's going to be other sock yarn out there that I can make a pair of socks out of for the Anastasia socks. So I'm just doing my regular sock formula. I'm doing this one a little bit smaller for width-wise. I'm doing 30 stitches on one needle and 30 stitches on the back needle. And so I'm just doing a plain old 2x2 rib sock. And I put in the Afterthought heel yarn in, I think it was yesterday. And my grandmother, she's working at a library. She works in the Laughlin Library, and I am in Golden Valley right now. Golden Valley is just right. Laughlin and Golden Valley are right next to each other, so it takes like 35 minutes to get to there. But anyway, so I go to the library with her every day when she goes to work, and the library is super small, and the people don't mind that I'm there. And I have another story about the library pretty soon, the other subsection of the show. But anyway, so I just knit the whole time while she's there, and I just got the foot done, and then I'm going to put in the waist yarn for Afterthought heel. And you're probably wondering, well, this is not stripy, like stripy socks. And sorry, the color is not coming out like the way I want it to be, but there you go. But anyway, so it's not, you're probably thinking, well, it's not stripy socks, and where you put the Afterthought heel waist yarn in. Well, it's because, again, I told you guys this before, that's the only type of heel that fits my foot. Plus, it's the quickest heel, and I don't like really short row heels, and Afterthought heels is my preference for socks. So, I made this on a size US 2, and again, it's out of Fiber Charmer Chris sock yarn, and I think the Red Grapes colorway. And here's what the ball looks like, and you can see it's kind of tangled at the top, but really I don't care. It's fine, I can still knit from it, and that's what it looks like. So I like it, and purple is one of my favorite colors, so yeah, I just love purple. It's one of my favorite colors, so that sounds kind of weird. As you can see, my owl right here has purple on it. Yeah, this is also one of my favorite shirts as well. So that's it for FOs, and that's in my, not it for FOs, that's it for what's in my working on. And sorry, again, I have poor lighting. I don't know why. Like, this is a little bit more better than my room at home, but what can I do? But anyways, that's in my robot bag, and that's it for what I'm working on. For FOs for this week, I do not have it with me. It's at home right now. I did finish the Crosswords in the Coffee House shawl by Carrie. So that's at home. I did finish it. I did not do the short roar section for the shawl. I just did garter stitch ridges for like, I think I did like 6 of them, and I just did that, and then I just went on the other side where you first start. It has like kind of the rolled edge. I picked up stitches all the way along there, and it had 6 edges. So it's just gonna be a scarf, like a nice scarf that goes like around here. You can like put a little pin. So that's what it's gonna be, and I really liked it. I did block it out the day I left, and then for some weird reason my grandma's dog got into my room and got it and like unpinned it for some weird reason, and the dog is like this big. It's like literally this big. And so yeah, so he actually unblocked it for me, and he got all tangled up, and thank goodness he didn't chew any of the pins or swallow any pins, because that would be like a traumatic, I don't know, vet emergency. But I knitted that on a size US 8 5.0 millimeter, and I'll be putting that up on Ravelry as soon as I get home. So that's what I did for basically for FOs for this week, and FOs are finished objects. So let's get on to spinning. Now again, I don't have my spinning here with me. I was thinking about bringing it with me, but I was like, no, that's just another piece of stuff that I had to bring, and plus I never bring my wheel anywhere with me. If I want to spin on vacation, I usually bring a drop spindle, but I didn't bring that. So again, I'm still spinning by the Knit by Design fiber. It's 100% Superwash Merino, and literally I just spent like 30 minutes spinning this week. I didn't do that much because again, Christmas and all that stuff, and you know how it goes. What's next? I have a lot for what's next in knitting. I did go shopping today at Joann's with my grandmother, so it was a lot of fun. We did spend too much money, but what can you do? Well, I spent, I think, 16 something, and like it was 18, and she spent like 44. And so I just want to show you what my grandma got me. My grandma got me a couple things, which I'll just show you pretty soon. And the stuff that I buy is some money that I got with my Christmas, like some stuff that I got with my Christmas money. So Joann's, they were having a sale on all of their yarns, and so I'm like, well, okay, I might as well go and get the stuff that I need. So what I went there for is, this again, stuff that I needed. Let me see if I can find my list so I can tell you. So as I told you guys past 2 weeks, let me scoot up here so you can get more light. It's so dark in here, but I told you guys I want to do Spud by Susan B. Anderson and the Spud Including in the Farm Book. And so I got the yarn for that. I do have the tan yarn at home, like for the face, but I don't have the body yarn for the sheet, like for the curls. So again, one of my favorite yarns in the world. It's the most inexpensive wools out there. And it's Lion Brand Wool Ease, and this is in the colorway Fisherman. So it's like an off-white, but it's like a pearly white as well. And so this is going to be Spud's body. And also, I also have the, what is it called? Bow tie yarn as well at home. So this is going to be the body of Spud. And I just love how their yarn smells. I don't know why, because Joann's always smells good, and then their yarns get that scent on them. But that's what I got for Spud's body. And then I wanted to do the Captain Crunch. I don't know who it's by, but it's like a cow. And so again, I got Lion Brand Wool Ease, and this is in the colorway Chestnut Heather. So I don't know if you can see or not, but it's like this burgundy, nice red, like fire red color. Not so fire red, but it's like a dark red. And I know, I sound ridiculous right now because I'm very tired, but it's very nice, and it's going to be a cowl. And then I'm going to do, where is it? these buttons because it has 2 buttons. So the buttons match the yarn, not exactly, but almost. And it's coming up black on the screen is because, let me see if I can move this real quick so I can get like a better lighting. But like there's the yarn a little bit, and then the buttons are just a little bit, again, darker or lighter. So they almost match, but not exactly. Now the screen's getting fuzzy, and that's weird. Whoops. And then my cousin, my brand new baby cousin, Elizabeth, she was born, ooh, sorry about that. Let me see, I might edit that out. But anyway, so she was born in October, same as mine, and like we're 2 days apart. And so this is actually the first time I saw her, which was today. And she's so big, and she has a really big head like I do. And so none of the hats fit her that she has. And so I was like, well, Joann's is having a sale. This is what I thought in the store. Joann's is having a sale. I can whip out a hat super quick. I'm going to start it tonight and probably finish it tomorrow and give it to her before I leave on Wednesday. Or if I don't finish it, I'll just give it to my grandma and she can give it to her. And so I just went to, again, Lion Brand yarn. I know, one of my favorite yarns because it's one of my favorite yarns. It's because it's inexpensive, it doesn't feel acrylic, and it just feels like a nice workhorse yarn. So anyway, so I went to the Jiffy section, and I think Jiffy is a nice baby yarn because it's a little bit fuzzy, but not too fuzzy, and it has a nice touch to it, and it's not too itchy like wool is. And so I got Lion Brand Jiffy, and this is in the colorway light pink. And that's going to do a simple baby hat, and this is, I think, Lion Brand Jiffy bulky or something like that. Yeah, Lion Brand Jiffy bulky. And so I was going to do a quick hat in that, and so she's only 2 months, so her head's really big though. It looks like a size, I don't know, 4-month-old. So that's how I was too when I was a baby. So, but anyways, I'm going to knit her a hat out of that. And then, what else? I also want to do the Dew Pyramids. And again, I don't know who that's by. Let me see if I can think. It's one author that I usually knit from, but I don't know. I can't remember, but you can just look it up on Ravelry. So, anyway, it's a Dew Pyramids. It's just fingerless mitts, but it has a nice detailed textured pattern that's super easy and simple that anyone can do. And so I went to, again, Lion Brand yarn, Lion Brand Wool Ease, and this is in the Gray Heather colorway. And I went on to a lot of people's project pages, and they'd done it in this colorway, which I really liked. And also, the pattern has buttons on the side of the mittens. And so I just went to the button section of Joann's, and I just got 23 little buttons for 20 buttons for 99 cents. And it's like in this brown color, so as you can see here. So that's just gonna go on the side of the mittens. And plus, I love putting buttons on my knit pieces of items. See, like this hat, like it's one of my favorite hats. I wear it all the time. And I just put buttons on the side, and I think buttons just give the knitted piece more, I don't know, look to it, and it just gives it a little bit more style. So that's what I'm also gonna do. Now this yarn wasn't in mine, but it was on sale. Like this yarn wasn't mine for any project, but it was on sale, so I just snatched it. It was like, I don't know, maybe $2.50. And this is the Burnett Alpaca Natural Blends in the natural colorway. And I'm thinking about I was thinking in the store, like, it's on sale. It usually runs like for $6, so might as well get it. And so I'm thinking about dyeing it up, or just probably make a little baby sweater for Elizabeth. I'm not sure, but it's in, again, natural, and it's like a 2-ply, but it's a very light 2-ply. It looks like when the factory spun it, it was spun very lightly. So that's what it looks like. So that's another thing that I got today. Also, I want to do the Starving Artist hat by Laura Linneman of the Knit Girls, and her Ravelry name's Lala. And so I never knit one of Starving Artist patterns before. I did, but it came out too huge, like the hat, and so I just threw it out. I didn't bother using it, so I just I don't know, just got more yarn for it. And really, when that hat came out, I think it was like a year and a half ago. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know when it was. And so I was a new knitter. I didn't really know what I was talking about back then. So I just said, well, I never really made one, so might as well get the yarn for it. So again, I went to the Bernat Alpaca Natural Blend. This is in the colorway Plum. And it looks black on the screen, and if I tilt it up towards the light, I hope you can see it, but really I can't. Sorry for the camera movements this time. Again, but see, it's like a plum colorway, and again, it's coming out black, but really it's a nice plum, and I'm not allergic to alpaca. I know a lot of people are, but I'm not allergic, and so it's a very nice blend for me. So I really like this color. So that's it. And is that it? Yep, that's it for what's next. And also, I just want to show you real quick what else I got. I never really tie-dyed before. My mom used to do fabric dyeing, like on, what's that called? Like, you know, the curtains. My mom used to dye curtains when I was younger. And so I always thought, well, tie-dyeing was kind of cool. And so I went over to the shirt section of the Joann's, and I saw this tie-dyeing kit. It was only $11.99. My grandma got it for me, and I was like, well, I never really tie-dyed before, and I saw this sample there. I'm like, wow, that's really cool. And so I just got 2 shirts. Now this is an extra large shirt, and it's a bright pink one. And my grandma says, oh, this is gonna be for me. And literally, my grandmother is not this huge. But these shirts, they shrink. I mean, like, they really shrink because they're 100% cotton, and you know how cotton is. So I got a pink shirt, and then this one is for me. It's this blue one right here. And this is in a large. And so and my grandma got me this tulip one-set tie-dye kit, and you just add water. And it dyes up to 8 shirts, and it comes in lime, violet, and blue. And so that's what it looks like. And so, I don't know, I'm going to do this at home because I'm not going to do it here because, again, it's not my house, and I don't want to ruin anything. So I'm just going to do it at my place, and I'm going to see how it's going to work out. So if it doesn't work out, these shirts will just probably become pajama shirts. So I hope it works out, and again, that's also what's next. So I'm going to do for sewing. I guess I can count that as sewing, but not really. But again, this is horrible lighting in here, and so that's what I got today. And again, this is a mess over here. Let me see what else. So that's it for what am I going to do next. I don't have any really midnight stories this week because I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't seen him for like 4 days, so I don't really know what's been going on. But we did open up Christmas presents last week. I think it was last Tuesday, and he just had a ball. Like he finally had his stocking. He threw everything out. It was so cute. I think I have a picture of him on my phone, but anyways, it was very cute of him getting all the toys out, and he wanted to play, but we had to put him back in a room because we didn't want him to eat the wrapping paper. But let me see if I can find a picture here, so just hold on. Let me see. Where did it go? Well, I had a picture on here of him with all his toys. Is it on here somewhere? Well, yeah, here it is. Well, here's one picture that I took off my mom's camera, and it's just him on the living room floor with his new toys. I thought it was so cute. And so it's super cute, and really, Midnight is a great dog. So, and he loves playing with tennis balls, and he just loves playing with like rolling things. So it's super cute. And he did ruin one of his toys so far, one of the plush, like one of the soft toys that has all the polyfill in it, but my grandmother sewed that back up for him. So that's really not really a midnight story, but I'm just counting as it. Also, for now on to other stuff. I went to the Laughlin Library again all this week, and there's a person there, my mom, not my mom's, my grandmother's boss, and now the library, they do like cabinets that you can show off what you have. Like if you're a crafter, you can show off all what your stuff is. If you have antique stuff, you can show what your stuff is, and you can sign up for what month, and you just keep it in this humongous cabinet right where the library is, like right where you walk in. So I was super excited because my grandmother says, well, bring all of your stuff in with you, and you can see if you can get a month and bring all your stuff in and put it in a cabinet. And so I'm like, oh, okay, I might as well. And so I brought in a big box of my stuff over here. So I brought in a lot of knitting stuff, and I also brought in my quilt that I made a couple months ago. And so I brought that with me, and so I showed all the people, all of my grandma's coworkers, her boss, all the people that run basically the library. And so they say, wow, that's really great stuff. And I was like, I don't know, like, okay. Like, a lot of people say, I can't believe you do all this. I'm like, yeah, I know. But anyway, so, and then they said, well, you can sign up for a cabinet in front of the library in, like, during 2013 year. I'm like, well, okay, what months do you have open? And they say August. I'm like, well, it's like a long time from now. But anyways, I don't care because I'm going to show all of my stuff. It's going to be up in 1 month. Not in 1 month. It's going to be in the cabinets, like this glass cabinet with all these lights shining on it for a month. And so everyone who walks in, the minute they walk in, they're going to see all my stuff. And I'm going to label everything. I'm going to put fiber out. I'm going to put my show information. I'm also going to try to do some business cards, not really business, but show cards, so they can contact me through email, like people that want to see the show or whatever. And so I'm super excited about that because I'm just really stoked about it. So if you live in Laughlin or in the Arizona county, I guess, you can go to the Laughlin Library and you can go and see what I have there in the month of August. So I'm super excited, and I'm going to try and knit as much as I can so I can fill up the humongous cabinet. I do have a lot of stuff in the box and more stuff at home, but I'm going to try to do a lot more things because really the cabinet's like huge. And so, yeah, so I'm super excited, and yay. So yeah, I'm just very excited so people can see all my stuff. What else? Again, I had Christmas this week, and so I did get a lot of stuff. I did not get, people, they gifted me stuff, but usually I just got a lot of money this year. I didn't really want gifts, I just wanted money so I can just get what I really wanted. So people told me, like, hey, you go and show us what you got for Christmas and stuff, but really I can't. I don't want to show you like dollar bills or anything because I just already put in my bank account. So as the stuff that I get that I show you, like a hauls from Joann's, that's the stuff that I got for Christmas because that's what I used with my Christmas money. So anyways, that's it for the show. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Again, sorry it was late. The episodes are going to be short this week, 23 and 24. But yeah, what can I do? It's break, and I like going on vacations and stuff, so I'm very happy. And again, if you live in the Laughlin area and if you watch the show, please come and check out my cabinet that I'm going to have there, like the glass cabinet, in August of 2013. So again, I hope you enjoyed the show this week, and I'll see you guys this Saturday, I guess, and I hope you all have a happy new year, and I will be synced till midnight tonight because I do that every year. So yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week, and please like the video down at the bottom. I think it's over here. My camera's backwards, so it's over here. Subscribe at the top. Please message me through Ravelry if you have any questions, or leave a comment, or contact me through the show email, which you all guys know, and please join the Facebook group as well. So again, I hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll see you guys next week for another episode. So bye.